Well, good evening and welcome to what is expected to be the final season of NASCAR Heat 5. This is our Kellogg sponsored Oval Circuit Cup Series farewell season to the game. We might end up getting in some other races at the conclusion of this season just because the new game is quite likely not going to be here yet. And we still don't have a release date, so all we can do is wait and see. The teasers are even few and far between at this point. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we're at is we're going into the final 10 races now. Now again, this is not a playoff kind of scenario. This is more of a Winston Cup style point system to the extent that we can do Winston Cup points. I'm not able to calculate points for laps led, most laps led, that kind of thing. And the points scale is not nearly as high. But it's 40 points for a win, 39 for second, and so on down to the bottom 5 positions get 1 point each. So as you can see, we have a 12-point lead currently over Kevin Harvick, who did win a race at Darlington, got his first win. Denny Hamlin's hanging around in third, just 20 back, and Joey Logano 41 back, still looking for their first victories. And you can see the remainder of the top 10 drivers. So tonight, we are actually going to go to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. How awesome is that? This will be the first time at the track in this series. We're going back to Kansas next time. So 2.5 mile oval, kind of, not a lot of banking. Obviously it's not really designed for stock cars, but it's been a pretty popular venue, at least up until recent years, for the NASCAR Cup Series and even the NASCAR Xfinity Series drivers. So let's move on ahead and let's get this thing started. We did have a fairly decent starting position, by the way. In the teens, I think, if I remember right.
Have a good day. Stay sharp. Ready?
So we are like right at 20 laps
Stay low.
for fuel. And the race is going to be 40 laps long. We're running 25% of the full distance that they would normally run.
Still there.
Get a little bit of draft.
Outside by himself. Outside, outside. Left side. Hold me a good wheel here. You're all clear on the bottom. Look ahead for me. Clear.
A little light touch on the brake that time.
Stay to your left. Nobody out back.
And that pass on Ryan Blaney is going to put us in the top 10. And I believe Joey Logano up there leading the race, I believe. One of those top 10 drivers without a win, and we're in the wall.
Drop your speed, driver. Right side.
That was not good. Definitely got some damage.
Outside by himself. All the way to the wall.
That dropped us back to 12th. Car seems to be okay. We'll fix it when we come in.
Car outside. All clear.
A little bit of a flat turn there. Didn't come in at the angle I would have preferred.
Got a car low now.
Kyle Busch coming in underneath.
Stay on the bottom.
Past 2 bushes.
Clear all around.
Okay, so we got ourselves back up to 9th. Joey Logano's given up the lead to, I believe, Martin Truex Jr. Oh my gosh, Hamlin!
Left side. Caution.
I was going to say, I hope the heck the caution comes out on that one. I don't know what happened to Hamlin. That was weird. Well, we're going to bring it down. We'll go ahead and fill it up. Might as well fix that damage, put tires on. We're going to likely go well to the back of the pack. But we're going to have 7, maybe 8 laps behind us. We'll take a quick look, see if anybody else, only Timmy Hill, who's at the back, is coming in as well. There's 3 of us, I'm sorry. Denny Hamlin, of course, us, and Timmy Hill. So we're going to be going way to the back. We'll have to see if Hamlin's even got a car that can be driven. So we dropped a whole bunch of spots.
Going green, coming to the green. Car on the outside now. All clear.
Yeah, Hamlin's right there behind me. Of course, this car's all fixed up. So we're going to have to see what we can do. Well, Hamlin's going to bulldog his way back up to the front, I guess. Or he thinks he is. We're going to turn right around, pass him back.
Still there. Clear to the right. Careful, still there. All clear.
I caught the berm there, the inside on turn 4 a little bit, and I felt a little bit of a pull, so I'm guessing Denny Hamlin must have gotten too low on that stripe and turned his car around.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. All clear. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Well, those passes have now got us up to 29th out of 40.
Still there. All clear, all clear. No pressure from behind. Still there. Still there. All clear.
I saw a fellow YouTuber who was playing R Factor 2 with stock cars at this track from a number of years ago.
Right side.
And the game just looked amazing. So I just am so excited to see what this new game's going to be like.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Definitely got a fast car in the straightaways here.
Bottom looks good. Right side's clear. You're all clear up top.
Running 19th now.
Still there.
Pass on Ty
Look
Dillon.
ahead for me. Clear outside. Still there. Still there.
I think my fresher tires are probably making a difference too.
All the way to the wall.
So as I kind of just touched on briefly early in the video, there's not been much. There's a teaser on Snapchat or Instagram picture of Watkins Glen where they're going to finally go back to racing here on Sunday. And but no real, I mean, there was a video not so long ago that was supposedly in-game footage, but it wasn't really gameplay. You know, a lot of games have got introductory video and stuff, and that's kind of what it looked like to me. It wasn't like what we're seeing right now. So in my opinion, we haven't really had any gameplay, in-game play yet. And we're now, you know, into August. The original expectation was the latter part of September. And unless they're just building up some suspense and I'm going to get some kind of a teaser, a major teaser out soon, I don't know when to expect it yet. One of the things I'm kind of intrigued about and excited about, honestly, is this company that's developing the NASCAR game is also going to develop an IndyCar game. It'll be the first time, and I think, if I remember right, 18 years that an IndyCar game has been available. And I purchased Setta Corsa Competizione, which is not Indy, but then I also purchased F1 2020, and I kind of, you know, played around with it, and the graphics were great, but and I just ran laps. I just never really ran a race, and it's just me. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't understand that racing. NASCAR is something I've been watching for more than 20 years, since 1996, so really 25 years. And F1 racing, GT racing, it escapes me. I just don't understand it, but I just haven't taken the time to apply myself enough to try to figure it out. But with the new NASCAR game coming, and as good as that all looks, I'm excited about a IndyCar game, and I think there's a little bit more simplicity to Indy cars than Formula One cars, but yet you got a lot of road racing. They got that fast style racing, and I was doing some research on how the steering wheels are configured. You know, what kind of buttons are there and that kind of stuff. And because an F1 wheel came with my DD1 motor from Fanatec. And it's not exactly like an IndyCar, but there's not really any IndyCar wheels that are made because there weren't any games. So what's the point of making a rim for a game that doesn't exist? Now, whether that'll change with this game coming out, only time will tell, but the F1 wheel is close enough in general appearance, and it has a lot of buttons on it, more buttons than I would even need. But I've done some labeling, and of course I could be completely wrong on what the game will do, but I think with the degree of realism that we see them trying to do, I think there's a good chance that it's going to be very close to that. So
Start from the outside.
That one
Outside,
will not be
clear
out
right.
until 2022. But next year at some point, I hope to do some videos on an IndyCar series as well. But I'm definitely going to have to do some practicing and stuff and get used to driving, you know, those kinds of cars. Oh, a little high coming in. Go ahead, Bubba Walsh. I screwed up.
Hold your line. At your bumper. Clear high, clear high.
Pass Bubba Walsh back again for the 15th position. And get a
Stay
good
left.
run on Kurt Busch.
Clear high, clear high.
There's now just 23 laps to go in this race. We're good for 11 laps. So that's going to put us like at 12 to go. So we're going to be looking at a can and a half of fuel to make it to the end. Martin Truex Jr. does have the lead. Austin Dillon and the Richard Childress Racing number 3 is immediately in front of me, and then William Byron, my teammate, the 24 cars ahead of him.
Still there. Careful, still there. All the way up. Get up, get up. Clear high.
No, I think Austin gave me a little bit of room there. I was going in so flat once again to maintain some speed past him that I pushed through the turn a little bit. So after this lap, we're halfway through.
Still there.
Yeah, I think I can carry the momentum past Chris Buescher here.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Yep, just a little bit of a touch below that white stripe. That upsets the car. And that must be what Hamlin did.
The race is half over.
Okay, so we're 20 down, 20 to go. We're good for about 8 more. The rest of the field should only be good for maybe 4. So we should start seeing some pit stops. Martin Truex Jr.'s got about a full straightaway on me.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
Spotter says my fastest lap. At least in this race.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever. Careful, still there. You're all clear up top.
Well, we've gotten ourselves back into the top 10. Joey Logano's running in the 9th position after leading early on in the race. So it would seem that his car has faded some. High in those turns.
Yellow flag.
Well, there's caution. I was just going to check my tires. Everything's decent except the rear right. And of course, everybody else is pitting. We only need a can and a half of fuel. We don't have any damage, but it wouldn't have taken extra time. Let's make sure we accept those requests for changes in the pits. And once again, this is where this game simulates this. If it's a green flag stop, you do see the car come down pit road. I'm sorry, but it still takes control of your car once you get past a certain point. The new game, I'm pretty sure from what I saw on R Factor gameplay, that you'll drive your car all the way into the pit.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Coming to the green.
So I saw a bunch of cars drop like 8 or 9 spots. So I'm thinking we had to have had some cars that did not come down pit road, or they didn't get tires, something.
Right side.
So we're back in the 18th position at the moment with 13 laps to go. This is a little risky here. I gotta be careful. Coming in here really flat. Had to slow the car down so I didn't push it up.
Stay on the bottom. All clear. Still there. Clear right. Stay low, stay low. All clear.
Okay.
Still there.
12 laps to go here at Indianapolis.
Clear high.
Running in P6 now. Got Kevin Harvick immediately in front of us. Martin Truex Jr. still in the lead. William Byron's up here. Kevin Harvick's up here. I think I saw Brad Keselowski up here. And maybe Eric Almirola.
Stay left. Careful, still there. Nobody out back.
Yep, we got a Toyota, 3 Fords, my Chevy and William Byron's Chevy behind me.
Stay to your left. Right side's clear.
Getting the draft off Harvick. We're going to ease off.
Stay to your left.
A little more room this
10
time.
left. Gotta focus. Still there. All clear.
He's able to clear Keselowski. And now going to focus on the windshield and going after Martin Truex Jr. 2.5 seconds in front of me at the moment. Two and a half seconds at the line. 9 to go. .1 seconds at the line, gained 4/10. .7 gained another 4/10. .3, another 4/10. There are 6 laps to go, including the lap we're on. At this pace, we got a shot at it.
5 to go. You got this.
0.6 with 5 to go. Got his draft now.
Stay left. Clear right.
Three laps left. Gotta focus on hitting my marks. Two laps to go. We've got no pressure from behind. One more lap at the stripe. Let's hit our marks. We're going to get ourselves a win in Indianapolis.
Last lap, this time by.
Nice and easy around turn 4. Let's take it home.
Black and white's in the air. That's the
There you
checker
go.
flag. Good job.
Going to do something a little different. We're going to get the dashboard out of the way, and we're going to do a replay and change the lights. So this is what's considered a full replay. And obviously you can watch as much or little as you want. But this is going to be more of a TV perspective. This is from inside my car, obviously. It gives you a chance to see the Kellogg's car as well as the other 2001 NASCAR Cup Series drivers, cars, and sponsors. This is lap 2. We were in the 13th position at this moment. You can see that William Byron had taken the lead. Oh, I'm sorry, this is lap 2. I guess that was lap 1. I don't know if you can see it there, but that car, I got down below that white line and it kind of jerked up on me. Unsettled the car a little bit. And that's when I hit the wall. That didn't help. Now I'm coming up behind Denny Hamlin, and it was in turn 4. This is turn 2. He just completely spun out, and we had to go in the pits for repair damage, so we got tires and fuel. I think this is that lap. Here it comes. Yep, there he goes. Right in front of us. Significant damage on lap 4. We were in the 10th position. So we came into pits and fixed the car up and went ahead and replaced the tires and added fuel. Okay, so here's the restart. Hamlin and I are way in the back. I think Timmy Hill in that red car just in front of Hamlin there, he took fuel and tires as well. So this is now lap 7. Hamlin dive bomb me, so I had to get out of the gas and let him go. Fortunately, we had Timmy Hill cleared. And then we took a draft off Hamlin to take that spot back, plus some more. Now lap 9, currently running 34th. Cleared that group of cars to move up to 29th. I don't typically do this in my videos, but not just because it was a win or just because it was Indianapolis, but at the end of the race, and once I moved into the second position, at 2.5 second gap to leader Martin Truex Jr. And we just had to really focus on our laps, and we were able to catch him. Yeah, I'm on fresh tires, and the rest of these guys are not, and I think that's making a fair amount of difference in my lap times. A little bit high there on 2, but didn't push into Suarez. It would have been interesting to see what would have happened if that last caution flag had not come out, as I was down a lot of track position to the leaders. Running in P16 at this point, it's lap 12 of 40. Bubba Wallace is in front of us. Once I got up to 16th, we were kind of settled in here for a little while. Starting to get some draft off of Bubba Wallace's Toyota. Wallace got a good draft off the bus. Let them make a move. I know he gets around this. At the moment we're running in the 15th position on lap 15. Yeah, got a little low on the line there. Got kind of loose. Gave him some momentum. Got right up on our bumper. He's messing with me a little bit. Here I drifted way too high, missed the turn, and of course that's where he gets underneath of us. So we have to settle back in. We were high on the second part of that turn. Now we're going to settle back in. Of course, we got back around Bubba Wallace, just past Kurt Busch, and that's going to put us in the 14th position on lap 18. We're hitting 192 miles an hour before we have to let off the gas to get into turn 3. Let's see what we get on the front stretch here. Hit 194. I remember that pass, that was close. Now we're into the second half of the race, lap 21 of 40. Currently in P11. Getting ready to move into the top 10 here around Eric Almirillo, the number 10 car. So we're in between 1 and 2. And we're now running in the 10th position. So you see Eric Almirillo peeled, oh, and that's what happened. A number of other cars that peeled off went down pit road. So they're getting fueled up, everything. They're going to stay in the lead lap, but they're all going to come out and not need to pit, and the caution flag comes out. On this lap, I think. Yep, car's slowing down. The caution flag comes out. So all those cars went down pit road. They're still in the lead lap. They're able to get back out on the track, drive all the way around, make up the lap they missed, or nearly lap they missed. Because meanwhile, the rest of us all have to come down pit road. So it just was perfect timing, luck, frankly, on their part, that that's how it went down. So the pit stops are, of course, going to be simulated. So here's the restart now. And because of the about 9 cars, 8 or 9 cars, I find myself back in 17th. And we're going to start lap 27. Got a good run here. At least at this moment, it's up to the 9th position. There's Martin Truex up there in the lead, underneath Newman. Running P7. Coming out to finish lap 28 of 40. Running in P5 with 11 laps to go. There's the leader. Got William Byron right behind me. Getting around Eric Almirola. Kevin Harvick's Ford right in front of me. Keselowski and then the leader, Martin Truex Jr. are now running in P4. So we get underneath those two Fords, and we're able to clear Keselowski between 1 and 2. And we're going to start slowly checking out on them and focusing on Martin Truex Jr., who's now 2.5 seconds with 9.5 laps to go. 2.5 second lead with 9.5 laps to go. So at this point, I just got to hit my marks as best I can. Focus on the windshield. The guys behind me aren't putting any pressure on me. Kind of feathering the throttle there in those turns. Just slowly moving away from Keselowski and Harvick. And gaining about 0.4 of a second per lap on Martin Truex Jr. 7 laps to go, running P2. You can see Martin Truex Jr. is getting a little bigger in the windshield each lap. Closing the gap. Six laps to go at the start-finish line. We've all but caught him. On his draft. There'll be 4 laps to go at the start-finish line. All over his back bumper. Trying to set up the pass. Draft him on the back stretch, cleared him going into 3. And there's going to be just 3 more laps at the start-finish line. I don't think we would have got him if we hadn't had that caution. Two more to go there at the straight. You just had a faster car at this point. Once you got around him, strategy kept pulling away. Last lap, running P1, backstretch at Indianapolis. And there's our win at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Well, if you watch this now or watch it later, I hope you enjoy it. We got just 9 more races left. Hope you have a wonderful evening, and hope to see you back here let me try that again. Hope to see you back here real soon on NASCAR Heat 5, our Kellogg's farewell season.